it's Manda. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning in my Catchall planner, which is a undated happy planner teacher layout. I'm doing kind of Christmas in July themes because I found a kit in my stash that I had printed out for Christmas and never used, and I thought it was neutral enough to not be too Christmassy for July. So we're gonna use this kit. It is Gingerbread by Print Petticoat Bandit. They have since last year started like reformatting their kits, so I'm kind of like meh on the new formatting. So I'm just, I don't know. I use a lot of my kits over and over and over again, and that's sort of the point of having. Where did I put? I was looking for this. Found it. That's sort of the point of having printable kits is you can use them over and over and over again. All right, let's put that down there. So first we're going to white out these things on the sidebar. I think I'm gonna go all the way across. So this should work. We're gonna start here. We're gonna do it upside down this time. Make it easier on myself. Ooh, almost too long. I'm gonna pull this one. Now, do I want it to go this way or this way? Let's do it this way, since that's the way that they said. Buddy, you don't need to do that. He is attempting to fluff the carpet so that he can lay on it. Like, dude, my dude, you do not need to do that. Do I want to put this way? Do it this way. So that it overlaps just a little bit. There we go. There's that side. Put it upside down. Sorry, I am like super congested right now. Not really, but I just ate, so it's obviously something I ate. It's causing some congestion issues. Oh, sorry. Burpee. Today's Sunday and I've been off for an entire week and I'm like, I don't want to go back to work. Like, it was not a long enough vacation. A week is not long enough sometimes. I think it's because I haven't had a real vacation. Like, I haven't had a vacation since December last year, so I'm like, ugh. So I need to do a better job of scheduling time off. There's just been so much to do at work that it's just like, I'm never gonna get this done if I take time off. I'm like, well, it's taking forever anyway, because I'm the only person just doing the job. But anyway. And they keep being like, well, you need to do this now, and you need to do this now. And I'm like, no, you're not putting more responsibilities on me when I can barely maintain my own. But thankfully, getting an administrative assistant for the department, which I'm gonna have to train. Like, okay, where's my manager pay, right? So I'm going to be training this person and telling them what to do. I think I want to cut this side down too, so that it looks okay. So a big thing I did this weekend was like, I have got to declutter and clean my apartment. Like, I have to do a reset. So it's not done. There's a lot more that needs to be done, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. So for the next 6 months, part of my like new me, better me thing that I'm doing is to declutter. So I think now that I've got like the base down, I was able to move a lot of like the seasonal bigger stuff, like all my to a storage unit, like all my Christmas stuff that I only use, all my camping stuff that I only use a few times a year, to I'm gonna use the entire box on this one, to a storage unit. So that has cleared out a lot of area for like stuff that I use on the daily. And I basically went like, I'm not going to deal with this right now. I'll deal with it when the season comes along and declutter there. So that's what's going to happen there. Let's see, does this have, here we go. Here's what I wanted. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's like, I'll deal with that later. Let's deal with the stuff that actually lives in my house first. And I'm like, well, I want to buy this new, like this piece of furniture so that I can have a closed-in pantry. And I'm like, well, you know what? Let's declutter. Let's declutter first before we try to keep coming up with new storage solutions. So I'm like, ugh. Like, it would look so much better if it was enclosed. I have like, there's like very little storage places, like cabinets and things like that, to put anything anywhere. So it's very, you have to be very specific about what you want to do. Let's see, habits is going to be next. Let's do this one. This one. But yeah, I need to go, after this I'm going to go on my WLK. I don't want to say the word because that will make the doggo insane. That'll set him off. Okay, we are not lined up, so we're gonna have to line this stuff back up. Yeah, I'm happy about what I have accomplished so far. I didn't work on it every day. Like, I took a trip into town well, and I'll say into the city. This week, and you know, I actually kind of relaxed as well, you know, like just did a little bit here, a little bit there, and that has been made a big improvement. Seems tiny, but yeah, big improvement, even though it was actually not that much. Okay, that's mostly straight. It still kind of went off. I need to figure out a way to make that more, and I didn't cut that completely straight either, but that will work. Let's grab my tweezers. Some tweezers, and this is going to be the 7th. I like it when kits have the numbers to match the color of the headers, but that means you can't reuse them on, like, when they're clear, when they're not clear, but like white on a black background, like black on a white background. Ugh. You can reuse them because sometimes it's helpful to have extra date dots. So it's like, I gotta throw all the rest of these away. But anywho, do I have anything fun? I have doubles of a couple of pages. Put in there. Oh, yes. Sweet. Okay. Is that gonna be enough? I'm gonna put this along the top. Just to give a little separation and see how that looks. Oh yeah, okay, that'll work. So, how was everyone's 4th of July? I didn't really do anything, I just hung out. Took care of the boo-boo because where I live, it's kind of like a valley, and the fireworks are very loud and echo when they go off. Also gonna have to remember, if July 4th is on a weekday next year, to take the day after off, because, you know, I don't understand why, like, we don't get the day and the day after off, because, like, fireworks going off all night, you know? Like, right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but, like, there's a ambulance siren going off. At least I think it is. Either that or it's a fire truck or something. So there's constantly noise. So I'm gonna have to remember to do that. And also the day after New Year's. Well, that's usually New Year's Eve, so usually have the day off, but I get that setting off fireworks is fun and all that stuff, but it's also a nuisance. Okay. We're going one down. Time for boxes. Those are the only 2 boxes I'm going to use from that. So we're done with those. Then I'm going to use the boxes. Oh, did not cut this one too well. There we go. I was smart and I remembered to cut them before I started filming. I'm gonna make this go a little faster because this is gonna take a while anyway. Like my budgeting video was like 40 something minutes. Don't really want to use a person, so use. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch these up. I'm gonna use this one over here. I just don't particularly care to have people in my spreads unless they're like cartoon people. So like, I don't know if anybody else has that aversion. Just seems weird to me. Okay, there's that. I'm just gonna throw that one away. Next we want headers. There's that one, that one, that one. Oh, that one has to-dos. Perfect. Let's do the to-do ones. I think these were meant to be, because this is a printable kit, I think these were meant to be able to, you could write your own. It makes it kind of difficult when you don't know what this font is and you want to match it. Or you don't have this font. I'll have to see if I have this font. I just never think of it. Because it's likely embedded in the file. Maybe. But I don't know if it's embedded because it's a Silhouette file? Silhouette Studio file? I wonder, but I don't know if it gets packaged. Because I've never tried to package one before, so I don't know. Me talking technical stuff. Ugh. Okay, let's start with the red. And then this one is going to go here. This is the part that really takes a while. One. This will be 1, 2, 3. Huh. We'll hold that there. Let's do the lighter brown. And Bubba is snoring, of course, like he does. He went to the groomer yesterday. He got when I was opening the door, somehow he got his foot stuck under the door. I'm like, buddy, I'm sorry. But he's okay. it didn't hurt him. It just, like, probably, it just pinched. It didn't, like, get stuck. It just pinched his foot, that's all. He was fine. They had him for like 3 hours. I was like, geez, it usually doesn't take that long. And then I get there and they had like 6 dogs in there. I'm like, oh, that's what took so long. And what, like, they had like 3 huskies in there. I'm like, oh, that'll do it. And it's like coat blowing season, so they're like, do you still want to have, because when I first started going there, sorry if I bumped the mic, I have an itch. When I first started going there, he was like, his fur was really impacted, because he was kind of blowing his coat and kind of not blowing, like, and kind of trying to like hold on to it. So I had to get them to de-shed him. And I think what the problem is, it's not hot enough to really trigger a coat blow, is what I'm thinking, at least for him. Because I grew up on the Gulf, like, when I got him, we were on the Gulf Coast, so he's always been used to that. And when we're living in Utah, the change in weather is significant enough for it to be like, okay, yeah, it's summer now, let me blow my coat. But because it's not, I'd say, sufficiently dark or sufficiently hot enough, that he's like, no, I'm good. I don't know if I need this one. Is this one? This is the light one. I need this one. These 2 light colors are so similar, it's kind of difficult to tell them apart. Green, and then this one, and then this one, and then the red. And I have to steal 1 green from a new one. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll use it up on another spread. Okay, next we're gonna put down the to-dos, the to-do checklists. I like that these checklists are just perfectly sized for this. I don't have to cut them down. That's fortunate. But yeah, he got a nice, I got him his summer cut, so it's a little bit shorter. So that should help with him being warm. Or getting too warm, you know? What else is going on? Running out of things to talk about. Been doing a lot of research, I'll call it. So on protein powder alternatives, because my skin is starting to clear up. It's been about a month. About a month ago, my my acne just like went insane. It's hormonal mostly, but this is like the first time it's gone completely nutsoid since I moved here. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I was reading that there, I mean, there's no like scientific evidence, but there's, you know, personal anecdotal evidence that whey protein can trigger acne, specifically hormonal acne. And since like the beginning of the year, I've been doing like a whey protein shake with coffee every day. And I'm like, I wonder. And I've also been eating like a lot of cottage cheese and a lot of Greek yogurt. So I'm like, I wonder if it's the dairy. Because previously I had cut out dairy and then slowly been adding it, like over the years I've been adding it back in. Because, you know, I'm trying to meet my protein goals so that I can lose weight. And I'm like, interesting. So I stopped drinking the protein shakes, and guess what? I mean, it usually takes 4 to 8 weeks for, you know, everything to cycle through your body. But yeah, it appears that that was the problem, which sucks. So now I had to find another solution for that. Trying to decide what I want to do next. So now I'm like, ugh, what do I do? I think I'm color blocking for some reason. Decided that's what I wanted to do, so that's what we're going with. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for dairy-free protein powder / shakes, please leave them in the comments because I'm looking for one. I prefer the pre-mixed shakes that come in like the little cartons. They just have a better texture. I do have like texture aversion issues. So I'm kind of wary of the pea proteins. So yeah, but I primarily just mix them with my coffee. So I think that would cover any nastiness. I think what I want to do I want to use this in here too? Nah, it's not gonna look right. We'll come back to that. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Because I'm trying to get back into getting on schedule with a lot of things. Like I said, 6 months to a new me. I'm gonna put these little checklists for social media stuff. I'm kind of boycotting like Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. So I'm thinking about getting a Blue Sky. But I don't know yet. Ooh, no, let's use these. Let's use these. So I am trying to do stretching and an actual workout each day. So I'll have like my morning workout and my afternoon workout. And I'm just going to switch these back and forth. One of the things I'm trying to do is to at least go for one 30-minute walk a day. Good, it didn't trigger him. I didn't address him, so he's not paying attention. When I address him and say that word, yeah. So I'm just trying to figure things out. This month in particular is me focusing on like getting the routines in. So like right now I'm focusing on getting the routines of going and exercising every day and stretching every day. I have been stretching doing some hip strengthening exercises and stretches every night before bed, and that's been really, really helping. I'm still waking up with like really, really stiff legs and leg muscles and hip, like in the hip area, really, really stiff. So we have a physiotherapist on staff at work. I'm going to see if I can get an appointment to talk to them just to see like, hey, is there like some stuff, like advise me on what I need to do. So that's really, really going to be helpful. Oh, I wanted to use those little, these. I wanted to use these for the weather. Put that here. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh. The song The Weatherman just popped into my head. If you've heard, it's by Dead Sarah. The Weatherman. And it's called Weatherman. It's like a rock song, alternative rock song. I don't even know what classification they are. Punk or something like that. I don't know. All right, I'll use that for the weather. I'm gonna pull this and this off. Pull these stickers off here and put them on here. Let's try to fit this on a little bit better so it's not hanging over. There we go. Yay, I have to run away another sheet. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Gosh, who knows how long this video's been? Forever and a day. But yeah, if you have suggestions for protein drink alternatives that do not have milk byproducts in it, like whey protein or anything like that, please let me know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.